And then if you want to unga bunga big damage, but I attack twice before running out of stamina, we'll go Path of the Sweeper. Now that's what we're going to do. I said Motivity earlier, as you can see here. Vitality is your health. Vigor is your stamina. Capacity is how much you can carry. Motivity is your strength. Technique is your dexterity. Advance is kind of your magic spell. Alright, thanks, bro.
I'm so happy to see you. I am Sophia.
That hits if you know the lore of the
I've been
DLC,
waiting for
of the
you.
game and the DLC.
Searched all over the city of Krot to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto, he was last. Please
It's kind of sad,
Geppetto.
actually. Okay, level up. Yeah, we can level up now. So again, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Level up your vitality first.
Look at Gemini.
Okay?
Gemini is fine.
Gemini's little lamp
That's
there.
proof you're broke. I'm no inventor. Wait, Krot is a labyrinth of peril. Be careful. Clever.
Thank you. Oh no, okay, she's still wearing the thing. If you hadn't already figured out how to dash, I don't know why you wouldn't have. Okay. This game wants you to talk to this old bat here, Antonia.
Guests are welcome. We don't insist on. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If it doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story. But I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man.
Asylum, a prison, and then an insane asylum. And then it was later refurbished by Antonia when she purchased it and became the hotel. Very gothic, very Souls-like, very, you know.
I heard about you from
Nothing is
Geppetto,
innocent.
but to see you in person, wow.
So Eugenie is our weapons master, as I'm sure you can tell. You have to visit her. The game makes you visit her so she can give you this Legion arm. This is the only Legion arm we'll be using for this run. It's also the only Legion arm we'll be using for our technique run. Again, the Legion arms are a little shallow in their implementation, but puppet string is nice. Makes it so that fast enemies like the dogs can't get to you as well. You can just pull them, stun them, and then kill them. And any any lesser enemy that causes you problems, you can pull to you and kill them before they can get into position. Polendine is a shopkeeper. There's nothing really to buy from him as far as I'm concerned now. If if it's your first playthrough, check him out. He might have something you want to use. I mean, yeah, there you go. Thanks, game.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
The lamp is talking to me. So I'm sure you guys noticed the white bar of my weapon. That's the durability. And the thing currently in my pocket, or my belt equipped, is the grinder. You gotta keep an eye on the white bar, make sure it doesn't get too low. Otherwise your weapon won't work. Again, kill everybody, pretend there's not a bunch of slaughtered people around. Yep, like right there. Oh, the first of many elemental throwables. Well, maybe many is a strong word. The first of some elemental throwables.
Elysium Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
So that throwing slide picked up again. That's going to deal electric damage. And throwables just do a lot of damage at base. So they're useful for kind of tougher enemies or ranged enemies that zone you out. They're also most effective against puppets who are weak to electricity. So keep that in mind when you're picking your throwable. You'll also get thermite, which we'll get later, as well as an acid canister. All right, another defensive part, we'll add that. See, the weight's starting to climb up. So luckily this guy says it's going to be a guy to my right. Just run across here. So as far as, that's kind of the first, like, technique, is running across there so that the guy to your right can't pop out and surprise you, because that's how they built it. If you spend time kind of do-si-doing with the guy with a gun, you're gonna get smacked. And you will take fall damage and you will probably die. Oh, there's an item down there. Yeah. We'll get it later. Got another elite enemy coming up. This guy's weird. You see like 2 of them in the entire game. And they can fuck you up. Okay. He sometimes does another slash there. That can be very tricky. Come on, bro. He's being really timid for some reason. There we go. So if I hadn't perfect guarded that attack where he glowed red, he would have just hit me. God, that's so much satisfying, man. I kind of wish the little ones did it too, but it's almost better that they don't. Because if it happened too much, it would be less special, you know? But, okay, so here, poke your head out. So this guy, these chimney sweep motherfuckers. So this guy, oh, well, I'll show you. I'll have him do it. So this, so if he hadn't hit me, or if he had hit me, and I hadn't guarded it, he'll keep pushing through you and dealing damage for like 6 hits. And as of now, it does like at least half health, maybe 60%. It's a killer. It's horrifying. And you got to be ready for it. The guys with the chimney sweeps, they'll have pitchforks later in the game. But any enemy with a long weapon like that, you gotta be real careful because they can end you really quick. So some items and an enemy down here, so I've got to go again. Not really necessary if you're just looking to get through it. Also keep in mind you likely will not be doing as much damage as I am, as I put all my levels into damage. At least if you're trying to play safe and going for a health first. Let's get that blue thing. Was it back here? I think it was. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I didn't hit this. Oh, I did hit this down. Okay, we're good. How did I not notice that? And you're like, oh, sawtooth wheel. What the hell? You don't need that. You'd be surprised. So your belt can let you, oh, we'll put other stuff later. You can access things from your belt. You select it, obviously. you see the D-pad there, and you use it with the X button. And obviously these controls are not going to be the same on... Oh, I shouldn't have gone up there. Heh, whatever. Are not going to be the same on the keyboard and mouse. I don't know what they are. Yeah, you start out with 6 little slots to use, which is pretty nice, honestly. They could have given you like 2, and I would have been... The reason I equip the sawtooth wheels is this. Oh, he just... So he throws shit at you. That's what the throwables are good for. You can also go around the other way. Okay, here's another guy with the chimney with the broom, so I'm just gonna pull him. And I was mentioning like enemies that you can pull and get them out of position. Those are the guys I was talking about. Those and the dogs. And that only does so much damage because I had all those levels in Motivity, so you'll likely need to burn your sawtooth wheels and go into something else. Just keep that in mind. This part is very tricky. You're going to see how I do it, but I'm going to attack this guy and then place that gentleman in between me and this old fucker, because he's going to try and throw electric shit at me. So we drop down on this guy. Okay, got that. Okay, and then we get him in front of us. He body blocks for me, and I'm okay. If you do this poorly, it can go bad really fast. Like, say you don't know that guy's there, you drop down, he smacks you, and that gets you speared by the other guy, and then you take an electric blitz canister to the back of the head, you're dead. So you gotta be very careful. You love how it's already only the second level. We're like a half hour into the game, and they're already throwing traps. They're already throwing like multiple trap encounters at you. So yeah, you want to use the falling attack when you can. It does lots of damage. A letter from a dude. Seems. Man lost his wife and child and doesn't know what to do about it. Sad. And if you're looking for the emotes, gestures, you read that letter and you get one. Which I forgot for the longest time. Right, we gotta kill this big bastard though. Or can you stop? Ow. I've never seen him headbutt so many times. That's crazy. This ain't gonna kill him. Oh, it's close though. I didn't have to disrespect him like that, but fuck it. Okay, now you get your first amulet, which are just basically stat increases that you can put on for a little bit of weight. I mentioned them earlier with the boss ergo. Those ones are always really heavy, so keep that in mind. This guy doesn't have anything we want. He will when we do an advanced build. He'll have one of the weapons that we use that run, and so when we do that, I'll explain that then. Lots of stuff. I don't need to talk to Sophia. Level up. Sure, let's see what we got. 3? Sure. We're going to crank it to 30, and I'm probably going to go for Vigor. And you can, depending on your skill level, you can kind of get away with that, because what leveling up your damage stat does is it also gives you physical defense. So I'm not taking as much damage as I was at the start of the game, so I am still getting a little bit tankier. Now, this doesn't work with advance. I did a playthrough where I didn't level up health, and I just did advance, and it was horrific. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. So that guy's a problem. Well, that guy's not a problem. This guy's a problem. And if you just run to get that shooter guy, then you get speared in the back by that jackass. If you wait too long for this guy, he'll get into position and try to charge into you. There's an old guy trying to throw shit up at you, so hug this wall. And I know I say, like, oh, optional fights and you can just run through. This guy makes shooting things very difficult, so I recommend just killing him anyway. We got this bastard. You don't have to kill this guy at all. Bye. Is he gonna die? Little sketchy shit right here. You know what it is. So coming up on our first side quest here. Some windows will have somebody in them. This gentleman has one.
Is that you, Murphy? Oh, Murphy.
He's looking for his friend. We'll see if we can find anything for him. Ah! It was one of those. They explode. Can you stop? Okay, thank you. We got a converter. You're going to see more electric damage later, so that's what the insulation converter is good for, lowering the electric damage. Electric Blitz is one of the status effects you can be effective with. It'll build up over time in that little bar you saw. And if that bar fills, you'll take continuous Fable damage. He still hit me. Okay, cool. Ah, he's not dead. Those guys are a problem. Definitely, if you're not forcing yourself to beat them, try and run past them. Okay, dog. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little cheeky here. There's a puppet lying nearby that. If you just hit that, he's dead. You gotta be careful because the dog has a pretty decent trigger range, so you can't go too far before you do that. So if you fatal attack him where he was standing, the impact will break that. You'll just have to wait longer. Or get hit, which is not fun either. Ah, it appears I'm out of... You're supposed to jump there. Yeah, you're supposed to jump there. So you jump by clicking in the stick as you dash. I don't know why I didn't do that. But no harm, no foul. Still got a pulse cell left. We're back where that guy fell down. Is he still there?
Wait. I sense something
Butterfly.
strange. Jeepers.
So I don't know why dimensional butterflies exist. You'll find them every so often.
Why is the ergo reacting like that?
They...
If you want to check it out, I can take point.
They bait you into dangerous situations a lot of the time, so just be careful. That one's not so bad. There's some later that are just... I've never died for one, but I've gotten real close. All right, here's another person who wants our help. All right, so this woman is sick, and she wants us to find her baby. She can't see very well.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out?
All right.
I hope everybody's safe.
This enemy right here is very important for this run. And I'll explain once we beat him. This guy is tankier than the one you fought in the train station, so you have to be patient with him. He does more damage too. Okay, good. So, the Krot Police Baton, that is part of the weapon we're going to use. So you can disassemble weapons in this game and mix them up, mix and match them between head and handle. Definitely not foreboding. Definitely not confusing. I obviously know what's going on, but you might not. Right, these two dudes here, the guy wouldn't see this. So these guys are pretty easy. What you can do is you can just hit him. Oh, okay. So if he tries to, yeah. So if you hit him while that's up, he's gonna do a little counter attack, and it's relatively easy to get the timing of. If they try to attack you, then you just hit them. It's a decently fail-safe strategy. Giant gate never means anything good, does it? I'm gonna hit this Stargazer because we're just below the Stargazer in that house. So I'm gonna hit it so I get more pulse cells because I don't like. I'm feeling rusty. And it wouldn't do to die in the second level and start over, huh? Okay, get our pulse cells back. Now, that does mean the two gentlemen with the swords will respawn, but I will be able to deal with them, yeah? In fact, especially if I pull you. It's pretty easy to formulate them out. I remember getting a key, but apparently I had one.
Come out,
Okay.
Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for! You can't sneak past me! Die!
As I was saying, this is our first Stalker fight. So despite everything going on, we still do have to fight humans sometimes. And humans have this nice thing where they can be snuck around the back and just fatal attack.
Cursed puppet! Back again!
Now, keep in mind, it's not always as easy to get these. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
A dream or a nightmare?
Told you I'm a little rusty.
Shut up already.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty.
Demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Finally, we meet.
Fine. Alright, at the bottom there, see Enigma Assembly Tool. That's the thing that lets us take stuff apart. We don't have the second half of the weapon we need just yet, but the police baton is quite useful. In fact, I'll go over that now.
So about that weapon assembly tool you were talking
We'll use it later. So each weapon there's 3 different kinds of damage. There's blunt, there's strike, there's slash, and there's pierce. So great swords or swords will deal slash damage. Blunt will deal strike damage, and it'll say dagger will deal pierce damage. And each enemy has a weakness and resistance profile that'll cause things to do more or less damage to them. Puppets are weak to strike. That actually includes the player. And so having a blunt weapon this early in the game is nice. Well, he's putting matchups in our favor. I really am just running around committing police brutality, huh? Gotta love that shit. Get shot? Hey, what's up, brother? Bye. Remember, I must kill everything. I don't know why the guy without a head is tougher. The version without a head is tougher, but...
No survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Sure. That's not immoral at all. Oh shit, I guess she wouldn't be able to tell the difference, huh? You think this will work? Yeah, it didn't work. The timing for that can be really weird if you displace them with their back to you. Another amulet. And it's nice, it's just in time for a boss. So most boss doors, well, this. They'll have a little goblet here, and you put in a little star fragment, and get help. We're obviously not doing that. It was definitely helpful the first time I played the game, I'll tell you that. Alright, come on, you big bastard. See, you gotta be like in the exact right spot. Oh wow, it actually worked. That's a grab, do not get hit by that. So second phase. I didn't really make much commentary. Ah, shit. Ah! So he has a fair amount of slow but very powerful attacks, and the second phase differentiates it because he leaves spots of electricity when he attacks. Come on. Nice. Bye. So if you go to this, if you talk to the gentleman, the young gentleman at the window, you can come over here after the fight to get a whistle. I know there's actually something I forgot to grab. Okay.
If I could sense her from miles away, please let me hold her.
She doesn't know.
There, my baby. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
You choose to do what you want, but I like to lie here.
That's
Again,
right. Kind one.
Humanity. I like the ending with
You
Max humanity,
granted
so
me
that's what
my
I
only
do.
wish.
You don't have to though. You can tell her the truth.
Elena.
If you do though, you won't get this record. And if you're going for all the records, which is an achievement, you'll need to lie to her. Beating dogs is an Islam simulator.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know
It's
that whistle.
definitely Murphy. We definitely
It must be
didn't just kill him.
Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
You know. Okay, so we're gonna use the Broken Hero. For a technique run, you can certainly use the Broken Heroes ergo weapon. It's a very high scaling rapier, and it performs pretty well. For this though, yeah, don't really need it. The amulet's not too terrible, but I don't feel the need to use it. So we're gonna crush this, a few more levels, and we'll use the Moon Phase Pocket Watch to get back to Hotel Crop. Yeah. Am I being shushed? Funny. Or probably somebody inside was being shushed, but let me have this.
You saved. He is on the second.
Can I level up, please? Thank you. We'll use these. Nice. Okay, whatever, just use it all. 2, 3, 4. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna keep Motivity there for now. That's plenty of damage.
Cool part you got there. Come
Yes,
here
Eugenie.
picked up Tracy. Why don't we make a legion? Mr. Vanini
Okay.
is the expert when it comes to Legion arms. The
I'm
puppets
sure
get
you'll do
fried
fine.
easy.
So this thing is pretty cool. It actually scales decently with Motivity. I'm gonna keep the string. It's quite useful for an advanced playthrough though. Yeah, the thing on the screen. Listen to the records you obtain. Increase your humanity. Because robots don't listen to music.
Always. Speaking, my friend, the inventor Vanini went to stop them.
I don't like listening to this guy talk.
Back.
I'll just tell you what happens. So, we have to go to the factory.
Remember,
this is our upgrade.
Be careful. Be wary.
Yeah. Gaslight, manipulate, whatever. So, if I was a smart person, and this is what I recommend for all of you if you try to play Deatheless, I'd recommend you do increase pulse cells. I am not a smart man, so I'm going to go with more Fable. And obviously we're going to go with more Ergo. Come on.
You can get from City Hall.
Thank you, Geppetto.